Hello again, my friends. As you can see, the file has loaded here, and I did click on place on landscape to set it on the train. Well, there's a fact which is the basis of how your model is placed in a Lumion is based on 0, coordinates, since this project has negative floors. Alright, let me get to a better view to show it to you better. Alright, here, very good. This one, the 0, point, our project is here in Lumion, and according to the height that we have here, we should move it higher. Alright, let's find out how much the height is here from the lowest point to this point. Well, as you can see, it's 12 meters and 80 centimeters. And now in Lumion we should set that number for y, which is for our height, 12 meters and 80 centimeters. And as you can see, all the items are set on the train now. So all the items here, you can see them and they are changeable. Alright, now I'm gonna remove all the trees here. So in order to do that, I'm gonna get back to Revit and select each one of these trees you like, and then VH buttons. I will explain it to you later. And then click on export. Yes, the same file, very good. Okay, and wait for it to export. That's it. Let's get back to Lumion. We need to re-import it again. Wait for it to load to remove the trees since we don't need them anymore, and we're gonna set more professional trees. Alright, and all the trees, all the items have gone, and they were in the nature category. Yes, you can choose the layer for it here. And if you click on this layer here, you can rename it. You can choose a name for it, whatever you like. For example, I'm gonna write here imported model. Yes, it's up to you, doesn't matter whatever it is. Imported model, just like that. And click on here to finish. And now, whatever models that I'm gonna import to Lumion, I use layer 1, and whatever items and objects that I'm gonna add to Lumion, I'm gonna use layer 2 for it. For example, layer 2 is used for trees, so I rename it to trees here. And you know what, choosing names for your layers gonna help you to recognize that what items, what objects belong to which layer. You should always pay attention to the layers, since whatever items and objects you add to your layer here, whether it's gonna be layer 1 or 2 and etc., the items, the objects would be only on that layer. And when you fix your model, don't forget to lock it here, so you cannot change or move it anymore. Very well, I'm gonna delete this model here, and after that let's get back to Revit. Okay, let me hide these landscapes here to show you something. Right click, hide, that's it. Alright, let me set the views to show it to you better. Very good here. Yes, and this view next to this one, very good. Alright, when you want to get an export from Revit for your Lumion, when you click on it, we have this window. The first part is insertion point. For example, if you want to build and draw your model in Revit from zero, which is nothing, to your purpose, well, as you may know, in many cities we have a negative floor at least. So let me explain it to you better, and let's have a better view to talk about it more efficiently. Very good. Okay, let me think about it. What I should do now. Visibility, and let's turn on the levels here, and then after that you should turn on project base point and survey point. Okay, let me hide these objects to see it better. Yes, and that's it. Okay, let me zoom in. As you can see, we have minus 11 meters for the negative floors, as you can see, and its 0 point is here. Let me show it to you. Okay, that's it. And this one is our project base point, which is the circle symbol, and the survey point is like the triangle symbol. When you're exporting a 3D model in Revit, well, it does ask you that which one of these options that we have here you want to export from, survey point or base point. For example, assume that if I put the survey point from here to the lowest part, which is here, yes, I'm gonna put it here, and the base point, I want to let it be at the same place, and now its height according to the survey point is 12 meters, which is common. Hence base point is here and survey point is down there. Okay, and then I'm gonna export it here, project base point, and save it in not this folder, we don't need it anymore, delete it here, and yes, in the same file but in a different name. I'm gonna write it here, project base point, and then save it. You should pay attention to your exporting, because you should export your 3D model, not the view. Alright, and I'm gonna export again, but this time from survey point, not base point. Okay, choose a name for it, which is here, survey point, project survey point. Alright, as you saw, I got two exports from this model, one from survey point and the other one from base point. Here, import your files. Okay, in Revit files folder, and okay, wait for it to import our project base point model. It's a bit heavy to load, so wait for it. All right, very well. Okay, there you go. Now it's time to import the other one, which is survey point. Here, Revit files again, and after that you need to click on OK. You need to wait for it as well. That's it. Well, as you can see, they are so much different. Why? Because it is an export from base point and here from survey point. Well, this one is on the train by default, but here for base point you need to move it higher to set it on the train. Hence, if you have negative floors, you can set them on Lumion by adjusting these 2 points, survey points exactly, and you can do it by clicking on survey point here. And the next part is surface smoothing, which I tell you in the next section. See you soon.